treating the people. So yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, JP.
Oh, that was JP?
He left.
Oh my god.
So what do we think? We just like Muslims want to kill everybody, or
No, Muslims are like a pest.
I don't know, but like, do they gonna kill everyone? What do they want to do? What do the Muslims want to do? Like really though, because they're
No,
like
the Muslims they want to conquer whatever that means, whether it means marrying women or having their children or raping or killing or whatever. I mean, like whether it's through terrorism, let's call it quote unquote convincing people to join their cause.
So they want to marry women. They want to marry women.
Well, actually, girls, because like they're starting at 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't think there's any countries where that's a legal age, but
You're not asking for permission, honey.
Yeah, if he was good enough for Muhammad, then.
well, there's legal stipulations following the laws of the land.
How the hell?
Plus, if it was, I mean, I'm pretty sure, actually I won't get into a counter argument on that one. I'm going to leave that one in the chamber. What do you think, like, do you think they have, like, this briefing where they kind of, like, this is what you tell everybody, and then we're going to just have sex with all the women? Is that what they're doing, or how does it work?
I don't know. You know how it works. You're the Muslim.
No, but I'm like a naive one, right? Because I kind of say stuff like, oh, we just want to go to, like, Disneyland and shit. So, like, I don't really, they don't just send the memo to me.
Oh, yeah, no, they might not. Thank you.
You know what I mean? They don't send me the memo. But I feel like you guys.
Edmund, can you demote Lou for having an open mic?
I believe that day, moment of chaos, affords opportunities lost.
What do you mean? How do you do it, Aziz? You're the Muslim here. You should know.
No, but I just want to plant, like. So do we want to kill everyone? What do we?
I don't know. You guys are doing a lot of shit.
I don't know what to watch out for. What are the signs?
You don't need to watch out for anything. You are doing it.
Like subconsciously, or
I don't know.
It strikes me.
what am I doing?
That's simple. You're not doing that, obviously.
But who's
My
doing it?
username
Like,
can be. Can my username be my email, Lou?
What's that? What is that?
Can my username be my email?
I don't know what you're asking for. What?
It doesn't matter. I am just signing out. Yeah.
Hey, just use the code that I gave you, and it doesn't matter what your name is.
Okay. Sorry, Aziz, go ahead.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Is it like any? Is it just the Muslims, or do we have to watch out for like anyone else, or how does this?
No, I think it's just the Muslims.
Just the Muslims.
Well, let's not forget about. No, it doesn't matter.
No.
He's gonna say the
So
Jews.
the Jews, yeah.
Oh
I
well.
was gonna say the blacks.
Those cheeky buggers. Always gotta.
I mean, I don't. Well, I guess the ADL was started over this, but I don't like Jews aren't notoriously known for raping people like out in public. This is
There's instances.
there might be incident, of course, like every group of people. But I think with the Muslims, we can agree on what is it, right?
Right, but the majority of sexual violence in America is white males. So I don't.
But not really capita.
Not in Europe.
Definitely in Europe. Definitely, if we're talking pedophiles, without doubt.
You would agree that if something has been constituted as sexual violence, then it's not being measured. So, like, for example, like in that community, it's not considered. There's nothing wrong with it. Fine, I
Deep side.
respect
Here it
that.
is.
I
Right,
can
but
respect
then I
that,
could
but
argue. Right, so then I could argue, you go to some countries and women are having sex with loads of men, and someone can say that's the degradation of society, and you can say, well, this particular society doesn't deem this as a negative, or that doesn't, entitle
this
them to-
is what is actually frustrating me. Like, you guys get a lot of things right. You're just way too the messaging is horrible, and also like, I mean, you guys die on the hill of there's nothing wrong with the 6-year-old, but like, yeah, I think they got a lot of things right actually.
Right, but it's almost like, things change. They don't suck the baby dick no more. They use the little pipette thing. Things change, and that's what modernization is. We can't just
Yeah, well, but
talk
you guys are not necessarily the
You know,
bastion of modernization.
we're
You
not-
still live like you're in the 6th century.
Right, but the Christians and Jews aren't talking about Sodom and Gomorrah when they talk about Tel Aviv. We moved on, I guess, right? Why is it not in the scripture still? Are we editing the scripture? What seems to be the problem? Because they're saying
Well,
something.
the thing that's crazy is that, like, you guys, you just let them get away with the idea of, like, they think, okay, so if a father decides it's okay for his daughter to marry or whatever, like, that's kind of a big, I don't agree with the age and the practice of it necessarily, but it's like, that's sort of a trap to fall into, but you guys have such, like, ridiculous sort of, you can't criticize the prophet, so, like, you can't even address it, but it's like, okay, well, who then? If a father thinks it's okay, I mean, the dude's either like a piece of shit or the father, or like that's not a bad principle, but maybe it's being practiced in the wrong way. Especially like in the event where like we're selling kids.
Wait, is this Augustus? Telling me your voice. Yeah.
Everybody.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Lou. I just wanted to make sure it was a good.
Is this American Justice or European Justice?
No, this is Augustus. Black Augustus.
Oh my God! All the women are so Korean.
Yeah.
Well,
British Augustus.
When you say all of the women are going to get so horny, I mean, Isa, how you feeling? I mean, hello?
Well, let her finish my OnlyFans access code that I gave her, and then you can go.
Unless you can switch on. Alright, cool, I'll sign you up. I'll do you like a good little...
It was a one-time only
Good to see you,
good.
honey.
I think I was going to say, if you sign up now, I'll give you like 3 months off, so it'll be good. I was saying,
When's the last time I talked to you? I think you were thinking about doing a documentary.
is this Lou, is then you called yourself Lucifer?
Yes. Yes, it's the same.
That's so crazy.
He's been Lucifer, lunatic. Now he's logisticals.
That's hilarious.
There's also translucent.
Translucent.
He's also one of the white. He's also one of the white girls.
I got a lot of hate for being like trans when I was translucent, but it's like I'm not actually trans.
I mean, he could be. We just never know.
But when I identify as not trans, then you know. Tomorrow it might be different.
Actually, I think only Issa would know because she's the only one that has access to OnlyFans.
Yeah, but that wasn't pre-op.
Only trans.
You don't have to answer that question.
That wasn't a question. It was a preference. I think.
So do we just have to kill all the Muslims, or what do we have to do?
No, I don't want to kill them. I just want them to stay in their own Sharia law countries.
Right, but they'll stay, but why do you guys keep visiting those countries and
that's fine. And when I visit those countries, I follow the rules.
with bombs?
Hey,
with,
when
like,
I visit those countries, I follow the rules of those countries. So I would like for the same to be done in my countries.
I don't know about that. I mean, you seem to be destabilizing a lot of those places. Sorry,
Me?
not well, I'm not killing anyone. I'm talking about, me neither, right? But I'm just saying in general, it seems
No,
as if
dude. I mean, like even last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was for the World Cup, like it was in Qatar and they had their rules. Yes,
It
they
was the
tried
best.
to break it, and but no, it was the laws of the land, and they had to respect it. No beers in the stadiums and a lot of other stuff, and people had to do it.
right.
It is what
and
it
that's
is.
why they want, and that's why they want to destabilize them.
Yeah, but
Because
they
they
did
don't
it,
want to follow the rules.
and we shouldn't allow you guys to do that either in the West.
No, but it's the Western countries that seem to be, colonizing the Congo and, doing all of the killing, right? Hiroshima and Nagasaki, World War I and II,
That is true.
Are we?
But as long
We
as
have
you
to
keep ego up, it doesn't matter. That's fine.
But I think what he's saying is that Western, because I don't know you and I don't, but I think what you're saying, and I think he's super smart, so maybe she might be just trolling you a little bit, but I think what he's essentially saying is that the Western nations are responsible for a large majority of the crime, the disorder, the destruction on the planet. So when people say we want to keep people in their box, it's like, yeah, but that is to save energy, because had you just stayed in your fucking box, none of this would have happened.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Issa's very different. She went through a very weird. She's a very different person in certain views. People find it funny.
But he hit the nail on the head. He hit the nail on the head. It's almost like the West suggests.
The United States government's largest terrorist organization on the planet.
I think what the West suggests is that the rest of the world should be non-interventionist when they are the biggest interventionists in the world. So it's almost like
The West
it's a
has the
bit
right to defend itself.
disingenuous.
That's right.
It's a bit disingenuous,
Well, to be fair, the Empire of Japan started first.
Right, but it doesn't make them right. It doesn't. You can just be the first guy to be wrong, right?
I think the dropping of the bomb in Nagasaki and Hiroshima was actually state authorized.
I don't think it was necessary, though. It wasn't necessary.
I think I'll use that argument for some of our friends.
It was necessary because that created a new balance of power. And because they were able to demonstrate what their bombs could do, is that they didn't mess up with them anymore.
I think Japan were on their knees at that point.
Everybody fell in place after that happened.
I think Japan were already on their knees at that point. If you sort of study it.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have been put in their lane. Everybody got in place after they saw what they were capable of doing.
Right, but you're opening a dangerous door.
Yes, you might,
about
but that is exactly
putting
what
people in
strength
their
through
place.
power is.
Right, but you're opening the door to putting people in their place.
Why not? Aziz, you've got a nice enough disposition, but how do you think spiritually, you can take your entire argument and just flash it down the top?
Okay, you said we don't.
What I'm trying to say is you're a polarized political person and you're annoying. Try to depoliticize and change your personality, because I gotta say, you're in the right.
I appreciate the psychoanalysis. I appreciate that.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's I mean,
I'm just saying, can
the problem I have.
tell this young Muslim political radical what the Torah would teach us about depoliticization?
Why are you talking like that? Just so retarded.
Well, what is
Congress
this?
here. You or him?
I can talk any way I want. Don't speak to police me.
Alright, I've come up with a strategy for the AI campaign. I'm gonna create
yeah,
a ton of deep fakes, that way they can't really actually know. That's the crazy thing that you say with certainty is actually you.
Everybody say hello to Issa.
No, my
Hello,
Did you find it
still beefing? Are Anne and Lou still beefing?
I'm not beefing
never
with him.
beefing.
He's beefing with me.
I've never been beefing with you, so my kid.
And did you find a job in the big
No, I have not. And I'm freaking out.
Well, congratulations. I'm going to hire you in the campaign to elect John Kerry. Yeah, funny, man. Elon Musk's American.
You know, sir.
Wait, what did you ask, Gan?
If I found a job yet.
You're looking for a job.
Beyond,
This job doesn't
Like-
say, so it's not like
beyond looking
maybe
for a
don't
job.
have nothing.
What? Is your name Ann?
He's excited because he got a job today.
He's,
Yes,
Really?
Lou is there, and he had promotion as well.
wait, Lou has a job and I don't.
Yeah, he got promoted in one
No, no, but this is a real one at the same time.
This is the fastest moving political campaign in Clown House.
Maybe actually Augustus can help you. He's good with videos. Would you like for Edmund to be elected, Augustus?
What, as a political, what, as a
He's running for the House. For
I
Congress.
think it would be the greatest troll in the history of trolls.
Do you know how many political people are trolls that have been elected to office? I have a winning campaign strategy.
Actually, can you imagine him in the Congress? He would just slash everyone's arguments there.
100%. It would be. I think you should do it, mate. I honestly believe, and I don't mean troll. I don't mean to use troll as a pejorative. I think the same way that Trump is a troll to an extent. Do you know what I mean? That, or anybody who's got any fucking wits about them. Oh yeah, I can swear on this platform, on TikTok. You know, I got like a strike on TikTok for saying that British people have a different temperament to Americans as it pertains to comedy. And this is TikTok. No, sir, you're a racist. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking black. What do you mean I can't be racist? Is that not how it goes? No? Nobody? Just me? Anyway, but no, I think you'll be able to do great damage, but it would be like a gift to America.
I think
how retarded your political operatives are, not operatives, you know what I'm saying? Go on,
I think black.
I don't know where she went.
No,
She'll probably
it was
come
a
back.
joke.
I didn't see her enough.
It was a joke.
Sorry.
It was a joke.
Dude, the strategy.
Go for it. What were you going to say, Luke?
No, he was talking to someone next to him.
Oh, okay. You know, black people can totally be racist, but the joke was that we can't.
Yeah, that's what black people say, right?
Well, I believe we could be racist. I could be racist. What we
Of
can't
course,
do is practice,
everyone can be racist. Everyone is a little bit racist.
what we can't do is practice that racism in a way that truly affects a group of people. That's what that's what they mean. I've had this discussion with a lot of people, and it's like, well, if I don't like white people, then, and if that's like, you know, I am prejudiced against white people, maybe I don't want to, but if I, me and a collection of white people say, fuck that, get the hell out of our country, in fact, on your knees, and beg for forgive, in fact, give us 25% of your, you know what I'm saying? Now we're practicing, if we have some sort of hard power structure behind us where we can enforce our will upon the people. Anyway, you know, you guys, I know you understand, so whatever.
Yes,
I don't really care about all of that though, because most people are my bitches anyway, so I'm a multi-coloured, equal opportunist.
But how are
What's
you
been happening, Ethan?
living in a crown gap?
This thing is doing an amazing website in just a second. I am really impressed, Lou.
Lou, I texted you. Can you text me back? If you called me? I'm pretty sure you called me.
I'm gonna send it to my friend Daniel. Yeah, so Edmund is running for Congress, Augustus, and he's working on his campaign.
Yeah,
He's gonna be
I'll
the
make
first.
sure.
He's gonna have the first fully AI run campaign.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And Clubhouse run campaign.
Yeah, let me know if you need any videos. I mean, I'll do you a discount.
David is going to be his Elon Musk.
Who?
David.
Yeah, it's David. Oh, your friend up here. Okay.
Right, David? How are you doing, Republican? Did you finish your website?
Let me check. Let's see. Saving. You must log in. They would like to access your Hugging account. Log in process. Create project. What the fuck? Deploy. Choose a title for your space. Congressman-elect.
You shouldn't be doing that. It should be a loose job.
Well, I agree. He's basically going to redo it all. The project is deployed. C project. Running. It's just like a blank screen. This is what Wix is like. You know, God, what was that website I was using? You just put your prompt in and yeah, it's that site very easily.
I gave it my current website and I said, can you redo this website with the same content it has? And I just want you to do in these colors and using this and that and using the logo, and it created it from scratch.
What are you doing? What platform?
It's in the chat. It was put by Logisticals.
Oh, Deep Site. Okay, cool. I know this one.
Yeah, DeepSight. Have you tried it?
It's pretty old. There's a new. I tried it, but it's one of on the last time I checked, it was on like an older version of the Secret. I could be wrong. And usually, what you're finding good use out of it, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying it right now.
New
But
version
it's
dropped. Pretty cool.
yeah, it seems good.
Nice. I'll check it out. Thank you.
And I am redoing my website, and so I was looking for some help. I'm working with Claude AI, but doing page by page. Oh, I
I didn't realize it was muted. DeepSeek is it uses the a DeepSeek's API, but they just made a new DeepSeek version too. I guess 5 days ago. I haven't tried it yet, but that's what they're using. So Claude's Code just had a pretty big update. It looks like too. The Rock Board's benchmark, it's not really confirmed, but it seems like the leak was with it. They're not denying it. If those benchmarks are legit, it's it's insane. It's a bigger jump, arguably from Grok 3 to what Grok 4 is. If it's legit, the benchmarks if they're legit, then like 3.5 turbo to like L1. I got something like I think 40% on humanity class exam, which is by far the most difficult benchmark.
Okay, I just sent you 5 to-dos for the campaign by text message.
Oh, did I get demoted that quickly?
Wait, do you agree on a salary yet?
Well, what do you think is a fair salary?
I just want to have a legitimate say.
I mean, I
to be
would-
somewhat serious. I don't care about the money because I want to be able to put it. But if you're gonna like be sending me to dues and this is just like a title that is meaningless,
Close months.
That's fine, I could still sell.
David's paying the bills. Just say I want, $200 a day. David will pay.
I really don't care about the money aspects. I want to be able to put it like. I want to be able to
Let's just
put it-
budget him at $200.
Bro, I make more than that in my regular job. Why would I want to put up with your craziness
Flex.
for money? I'm a flex.
I'm simply trying to do a pass through here from David to you. If you want to resist it, I could give 2 shits. It's
Well, I thought we had this set up where you get commission off any campaigns raised, and I already declared that David is the person. I'm owed the commission to any sort of campaign where we raise the donates. I get credit for it. I don't know why you're sending me things that like don't involve AI at all. They're not bad ideas.
things to do for the campaign. I'm just trying to create, to-dos. I mean, it's all part of a campaign strategy. I mean, I know it has nothing to do with AI, but I'm literally just getting my thoughts out of my head.
That's fine. I hope someone didn't steal my phone. Hopefully it died. I don't know where it is. And I can't hit on a human. Wow.
different meaning depending on how it's being used. It carries different weight. Like I stated earlier.